Good evening, Erie High School students and parents. My name is Matt Buckler, and I am the very proud principal of Erie High School. Tonight, I have the honor of introducing our National Honor Society induction ceremony. I'm very pleased to do this. You know, what I have seen over the last 8 years at Erie High School is that we have more and more students continuing to achieve and excel at higher and higher levels. And National Honor Society is one example of that. It's a shining example. Our numbers continue to go up in terms of the amount of students who are inducted each year into National Honor Society. And I want you to know that we have not lowered the standards. Our kids continue to impress us with their achievements, certainly in the classroom and in athletics and fine arts. But in the case of National Honor Society, there's a great focus on their service to certainly others within the school, but also serving others outside of the school. I think it's one of the best definitions we have for great citizenship, and we are training young men and young women to be amazing leaders, and America's future is bright. So I hope you enjoy the induction ceremony, and like I tell our kids all the time, Erie High School has the best kids in America. Thank you very much for listening and watching, and go Tigers.
Hi everyone, I am Julie Mitchell, and on behalf of the Erie High School chapter of the National Honor Society, welcome to a really great organization. We're super excited to have you here, and as always, reach out if you need anything. You'll find that we do amazing things to support our really awesome community. Thanks. Welcome.
Good evening. I'm Greta von Bernuth, and together with Mrs. Mitchell, she and I sponsor the National Honor Society, and we'd like to welcome you tonight. To all graduating seniors, current members, and incoming members, we are thrilled to be able to do this ceremony. It doesn't look the way it normally does, of course. Usually it's a lovely induction ceremony in the auditorium with candlelight and ceremony, and tonight it will just be each of us at home with candlelight and ceremony. But nonetheless, we're thrilled to welcome all of you here tonight. We're thrilled to welcome our new inductees and so proud of our graduating seniors. Thanks.
On behalf of Michael Warner and I, AJ Juneman, we want to congratulate the current members for their resilience through uncharted waters and welcome the new members to the NHS family.
As you all know, this year is not the one we envisioned. We were challenged in every which way imaginable, and the year is still not over. As I talk to you now, people out there are still struggling. People still need your help, and any small thing you guys can do really makes the difference. This year, we had one of the most successful years in NHS history. We served our community in new, bold ways that we've never done before, and this is just the start. The key to getting things done is communication. And when one system gets cut off, we transition to another. We are told to adapt, and thanks to the brilliant work of our officers, we turned a year of uncertainty into an overwhelming success.
Even with the slew of regulations, we'd like to thank our officers for bringing adapted service projects to life this year, while also taking on projects that they were passionate about. Just to highlight what NHS accomplished this year, we still ran a food drive, collecting more food than ever before, participated in a Make-A-Wish fundraiser, which we hope will continue for years to come, wrote letters to senior centers, ran several trash cleanups, and even organized a resume building workshop. Currently, we are running a drive for the unhoused in Erie Uplink, as well as doing teacher appreciation letters. While the officer team spearheaded these projects, it would not have been possible without the hard work and devotion of the NHS body. Thank you as well.
Creativity stood at the forefront of everything that was done this year, and we hope that even in calm waters, this stands true. We started new projects that had never been done before and switched our sights to what was needed for each given moment. To the new members of NHS, for this year and beyond, we wish you success and hope that you will pursue projects that you're passionate about and that you keep our community strong. Thank you.
In 1921, the National Association of Secondary School Principals passed a resolution to form the National Honor Society. The purpose of the society was to recognize predetermined standards of civilization in our secondary schools. This new organization was formed to create in our students an enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate a desire to render service, to promote worthy leadership, and to encourage the development of character. Since 1921, the society has flourished. Today, more than 15,000 chapters are chartered, and millions of young men and women have deserved and received recognition for their role in ensuring a continuation of democracy and as instruments in the betterment of our society.
The emblem of the National Honor Society shown on the pin NHS members receive is a keystone and a flaming torch. The keystone bears at its base the letters C, S, L, and S again, which stands for the 4 cardinal principles of this organization: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. The keystone is placed by the builder to hold the perfect arch in perpetual stability. So the structure of your education must be held firm and true to the purpose of the life by the virtues represented in this symbol. The official colors of the National Honor Society are blue and gold. The society's motto is Noblesse oblige, a French phrase meaning nobility obligates. In broad terms, it signifies that those of high rank have the obligation to behave honorably, generously, and responsibly to others.
The membership of the Erie chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities held in high esteem by the Society. The white candle you see in front of me represents the eternal light of knowledge. As they light the other candles, representing the basic qualities which the members of our Society strive to maintain, 4 of our current members will review those qualities for the candidate. Kate and Sisk will now discuss scholarship while lighting the candle.
Scholarship means a commitment to learning. An NHS student is willing to spend hours in reading and study because an NHS member knows the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended because we should continue to learn throughout our lives. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
I will now present service while lighting the candle. Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need, without monetary compensation or recognition, is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow. Claire Watson will now present leadership while lighting the candle.
People who are leaders should influence all students in a school to some degree, no matter their leadership style. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is often sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward to do the right thing even when others hesitate. Leadership is always needed among any group of people. Taking a leadership role is a primary goal for each of our members. And now Mia Weber will present character while lighting the candle.
Character. It's the force within each individual that distinguishes that person from everyone else. It gives everyone individuality. Without character, no one could respect themselves, nor could they earn the respect of others. It is this force of character which guides one through life. It's achieved and not received. It's the product of constant action and daily striving to make the right choice. And the challenge of attaining character is the challenge of maintaining self-control. By demonstrating such qualities as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we each define and build our own character. Our presidents AJ Juneman and Michael Warner will now lead the inductees in the pledge.
At this time, we would normally light the inductees' candles and lead them in a pledge, officially welcoming them into our chapter of the National Honor Society. Seeing as this isn't a normal year, we are unable to light the candles of our own inductees. Michael will still, however, lead all of you in the pledge.
All right, guys. So, guys, repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I've been selected, striving in every which way, by word and deed, to make its ideals the ideals of my school and of my life. Thank you, guys.
graduating! How that happened, I'm not entirely sure. I can still remember some of your early days tromping into my room, causing all kinds of ruckus, which you've done since day one. And you're seniors now, and you're still causing that ruckus. Truth be told, we love you for it, most of the time. Okay, so they asked me to say a little something to you, and I was trying to think, what do you say to this group of people? What do you say to these kids, to the kids who push the limits, to the kids who push the limits of their school, of their classes, of their teachers, of themselves, to the kids who challenged every status quo, to the kids who excelled in every single class they took, to the kids who have GPAs that you look at them and go, how is that possible? How are you doing that? What do you say to that group of kids? Oh my gosh. So now I guess what I want you to think about, so what? If you've had me in class, I've said those words to you because we write, so what? But I'm asking you that now that you're on the precipice of the next step of life. You probably know what college you're going to. You know what you're doing after school. So what? What did all of this mean? What did it matter? Was it just means to an end? Was it just getting the grades so you can get the scholarships and get into college? Is that it? No, I don't think it was. So yes, this group especially, you spent so much of your time focused on the grades to get, the numbers that you needed, means to an end, and you did it brilliantly. That's one thing you do so well. But there's something behind that. Now you take that to the next step, and those are skills. It wasn't just to get the numbers and just to get the letter grades. Those are skills that you develop. That tenacity that you guys all have that is unparalleled, that tenacity now goes to the next step. And now you get to choose your classes more methodically and more based on interest in what you want to do. And now it's your time to go do good. And I didn't misspeak there. I didn't want to say do well. We know you do well. You do well better than most of this population. We know you do well. You've done that for the last 4+ years. It's time to go do good. Those skills that you had, that you now demonstrated in getting the grades and being critical thinkers, now you get to go do some good. The last year, maybe 1 to 3 years, have shown us how inherently broken parts of our country, parts of our humanity, parts of society are. It's your chance to go do good. And I'm not putting any unnecessary pressure on you, like, go change the world, it's up to you. I'm not doing that. But I am saying that the skills that you gained and that you proved are incredible, now you get to choose how to apply them. So yes, go to your college classes and go do amazing things and go do well and learn and all those things. But in the back of your mind thinking, how do I contribute this? What good can I do? If things are inherently broken, how do we change that? If each one of us focus on the good that we could do, and I'm not talking globally, some of you will do that and that's amazing. And I'm gonna watch you on the news and be like, I had that kin class, it's gonna be great. But what good can you do in your classes, in your families, in your communities? What good can you do? If all of us focus on that, even if it's a small amount of good, then next thing you know, systems change. Because they're no longer inherently broken, they become inherently good. You guys are capable of so much. And again, I'm not putting pressure on you. That's not what I'm doing. I just want you to sit back and breathe. You spent the last 4+ years working your tails off. And it is so honorable and admirable. But now take a breath. You are equipped with more than you could possibly know. And it's your turn to go do good with what you've gained. I'm so proud of you, and I'm honored to have been part of your journey. Go do good.